Greetings viewers, Eric the Car Guy, also known as ETCG1. When I post videos to this channel about 9 years ago, I decided it would be a good idea to start a second YouTube channel, and ETCG1 became a thing. But here on ETCG1 we start things out with, hey, if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Please enjoy this electronic cake. People reach out to me and they say, I've got this problem with my car, I'm trying to solve it, I need some help. And a big part of the reason why I started my Eric the Car Guy channel in the first place was to put out information that could possibly get people going down the path to getting whatever it is that's broken repaired on their vehicles. I think more important than that, I think there's something else like overarching that I think could help you, not just in repairing cars, but in repairing or just doing just about anything. Like anything that you want to do or accomplish can be accomplished by asking the right questions. And that's what I'm trying to propose here. If you stop and think about it, when you first did that Google search where car's not starting or something, and maybe one of my videos came up and you watched it and maybe that's how you found me, that was a question that you asked. And that first question was, my car doesn't start, what do I do? And from there, it's simply a matter of asking more relevant questions. The diagnostic process is about the questions you ask. In fact, I think just anything is about the questions you ask. Anything and everything. I think this is what it boils down to. And I think if you start to think of things in those terms, or take your problem solving in that direction and think to yourself, all right, what questions do I need to ask? Let's go back to the car not starting. I've written extensively an article on my website about cars that don't start, added videos, all this other stuff. But in it, what I've done is I've kind of gone through the list of questions to ask when your car doesn't start. My car doesn't start. So what happens when you turn the key is another question. When you turn the key, do you hear anything? Is there a click? Is there a buzz? Is there anything that's happening? Does the engine turn over, but it just doesn't start? Those are questions that can lead you to an answer. And as long as you keep asking questions, asking the right questions, you will find the solution. So the next time you find yourself in a position where you have to solve a problem or do anything, I mean, even building the truck or building the Fairmont or anything that I've done, it starts by asking the questions. Like, what do I want this thing to do when I'm done? Do I want it to be a race car? Do I want it to still be a truck? You start asking these questions and those answers lead you to those solutions, but it starts with those questions. And I'd like you to, in the future, or just in general, just go throughout your daily whatever and start thinking about the questions that you're asking. Not only to yourself, but maybe to other people, and how they affect your opinions and your outcomes from that point. Because I'm a firm believer that it really comes down to the questions you ask. They say there are no stupid questions. Well, this is why. Because questions lead to answers. So from here on out, I just want as an experiment for you to go along and start asking yourself questions, and diagnostically speaking also. Okay, my car doesn't start. So now what other questions do I need to ask to get myself to the place where I have a solution to that problem? My truck is overheating. What questions do I need to ask to solve that problem? I want to build a badass something, whatever. What questions do I need to ask to get me to that place where I can have the outcome that I want? And I think you'll find that it really is about the questions. So I'm going to put this back to you as a question. Do you feel the same way? I mean, do I have a point here? Have the questions you asked led you to better solutions, or just a better place in life maybe? I mean, this really is a very broad thing. And I think I've met some super intelligent people in my life, and it seems to me that it's the questions they ask that differentiate them from the rest of us. I'm not saying that aren't as intelligent necessarily. What I'm saying is I think intelligence is attainable through the questions we ask. So, putting it back to you, the questions you ask, do they lead you to solutions? Do they open your mind up to new ideas and new things? Do they allow you to meet new people and experience new things? I think all that's really good stuff. Anyway, if you have automotive questions, I asked you head to air@thecarguy.com. I mentioned that there is stuff there to help you with that, not just on no starts, but on several things. But the questions you ask, please like, comment, subscribe, and do those kinds of things that, well, help me out a lot. I really appreciate that. Be safe, have fun, stay dirty. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, or will I?